Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bag Brigade. I'm late tonight. Oh goodness, what a day. I did get out of the house today. I'm tired. I don't think I slept well. This kidney stone business has not let me sleep really well. That and I just can't, I don't know, answer my pants. I've been restless, really restless between I don't know how I have any energy at all, considering I haven't been sleeping very well, because of I just frequent going to the bathroom, I'll put it that way. I mean, before the kidney stone attack and kidney stones dropped out of my kidney, I was sleeping all night long without having to get up and go. And I would very much like to get back to doing that. Especially when I wore myself out, which I was doing. I was doing cleaning house, getting my house in order and, going and doing things and finding ways to, spend my energy, my newfound energy, walking and doing stuff and kind of just wear myself out to the point where I would sleep all night. And I was managing to, for the first time in I can't tell you how many years, I was managing to sleep all night without getting up in the middle of the night to have to go to the bathroom. That's new. That's completely new. And then here comes the kidney stones, droppy out of my kidney and into my ureter, the tube between your kidney and your bladder and all that. Anyway, and all of a sudden, back and forth to the bathroom because there's not enough room for things because the stones are on top of each other. There's a 4mm and a 5mm stacked on top of each other, and they're keeping me from being able to hold very much in my bladder. So, therefore, I keep having to go. Luckily, I can still go to the bathroom on my own without having to have a stent in there. So I'm fortunate there. And the pain hasn't been so bad that I've, had to go have a stent in. I'm very, very, fortunate in that aspect because I've been down that road before and I've had to have stents put in, and I was lucky. I feel very fortunate in this situation that I haven't had to have the stent put in. Last year, when I went through this situation, I know some of y'all are new. I went to the ER because I was in so much pain with it, and I knew it was a kidney stone. I knew it, and I was in the ER for 12 hours, waiting on something to happen. And then they just gave me pills to mildly relax me, and they put the stent in while I was awake. They didn't put me under anesthesia to put a stent in, and I had to be awake for the whole thing. And if you've ever had kidney stones before, and if you've ever had a stent placed in your kidney, to have to be awake while that's going on is nothing less than traumatic. And so, and when I was in the office this past Tuesday, that was going to be the case again. If I had to have a stent, I would have had to been awake for the stent placement again. So I told the doctor, I said, I'm still able to, go. I'm still able to pass urine, and I don't feel like I need a stent at this time. And she said, well, seeing as you've been through this on and off for over 20 years, she says, I'm going to trust your judgment. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm not some 20-year-old kid. I'm a 50-year-old woman who has been through down this road many times. So I'm glad she trusted my judgment, and I'm very grateful that I'm not in any, I'm in a certain amount of pain. Don't get me wrong. I am in pain, but I have been through worse pain than this. It could be a lot worse, is what I'm saying. I am very uncomfortable. Um, when my bladder's full, it takes away for if y'all that have had kidney stones know what I'm saying. When your bladder's full and they're suspended in there, the stones are, you know, suspended in your bladder area, they're not hurting as much. But as soon as I empty my bladder, they start moving and hurting again. So it's like a vicious cycle. I go to the bathroom, they start hurting again. I wait, you know, my bladder gets full or you know, and then they're not hurting. Then you know, it's constant back and forth. So I don't look to get a whole lot of sleep until after I go have these taken out. So I'm gonna have a little luggage underneath these eyes for the next however long that takes. So, but it is what it is. It could be worse. I'm going to say that. It could be worse. And for that, I'm grateful to the good Lord for seeing me through this, because it could be so much worse. And of course, the weight loss helps because they'll be able to maneuver me better, and my recovery will be easier. Everything will be easier because I have lost weight. So I'm grateful for that as well. So as much as I'm not happy to have these kidney stones, I'm in a better position now than I was last year for recovery from it and everything else. So if I had to have it, I'm in a better position now to recover from it and to deal with it. So there's that. I had done a little bit of crocheting today, but not a whole lot because, you know, there's that. But I've been working on this. I put a couple of rows on this cardigan there in the burnt pumpkin. So I've been working on that a bit. Me and Johnny did get out today and we mailed the packages for the yarn I sold. And that went up quick. Oh, that went quick. And I'm so grateful for that. I did not expect that to happen, to be honest. I did not expect that yarn to go like boom. But it did. It did. So, but we did, my oldest son's like, I don't know why you're selling yarn. You're just going to turn around and go buy more yarn. He said, it's like a revolving door of yarn around here. Some goes out, some comes right back in. He said, you just got yarn delivered today. He said, you're going to get more tomorrow. He said, you'll send that out. He said, and then you'll go buy more with the money you made from it. And I just looked at him and I said, and your point is what? He was just giving me a hard time. And he was laughing hysterically the whole time he was picking on me about it. He was laughing his head off. He said, it's just funny, Mama. He said, it's funny. I said, well, Will, I said, you act as if it's all the same type yarn. I said, it's not the same type yarn. I said, sometimes you get tired of a certain type of yarn and you want a different type of yarn. And he just looked at me like, you know, like it was all the same yarn to him. He said, yarn is yarn, Mom. And I was like, no, it's not. Did I go buy yarn today? Yeah, I did. Just a little. I also got some fantastic Happy Meal, and I will share that with y'all. Happy Meal that had me dancing a jig. and the reason for my very good mood. So, but I did, and it's over there. I did buy, let's see, 1, 2, 3, buy 6 skeins of I Love This yarn in turquoise. Y'all probably know what that looks like. It's over there. It's in a cube over there. I don't feel like grabbing it. And then I bought 2 skeins of this Dakota yarn just so I could have enough for her cardigan, because I had 1 skein that went all tangled and involved a ball winder that broke. Well, it broke after I threw it, but we're not going to talk about that. It was a cheap ball winder, one of them less than $20 ball winders. but it slung the yarn off of it while I was trying to wind it into a cake. And when it did that, I yanked it off the table and threw it. Then the little cylinder, you know, the ball winders that have the little cylinder thing, it went flying, and I can't find the cylinder. It happened a couple of days ago, but that's okay. It was a cheapie, and I'd had it for years, and it made noise, and it needed replacing anyway, so I ordered another one, a better made one off of Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow, just in time too, because of this Happy Mail. But I did get something else at Hobby Lobby today. I got this really cool looking little bag. It's like a little box, but it's a bag. It's got all these little compartments. These little compartments for tools and stuff. But I was using this here cardboard box to hold my balls. When I get tired of a floppy skein of yarn, I will wind it into a ball, and then I'll throw it in something between my feet. And I would much rather it be in this little thing than a cardboard box, because I'm trying to get rid of Mount St. cardboard boxes in the dining room. I don't know what else to call it. It's a mountain of cardboard boxes that I'm trying to get broke down and put into recycling. But I might as well talk to that wall over there as to get it done. I guess I'm going to have to just break down and do it myself, because I've asked for other people who live in the house that's part of their job, and it ain't got done yet. So I'm just going to have to break down and do it. I do a lot of other things in this house. The laundry, grocery shopping, bill paying, the laundry. Did I mention I do the laundry? Yeah. And I keep up with everybody's stuff. I keep up with all their stuff. And I have to deal with Mount St. cardboard box? I should just not have to do that. Because I use mailer bags to mail things in. I double bag things. So when you get packages from me, they're probably going to be in a double bagged mailer bag. Really big ones if it's a big package. But I double bag everything, and then I tape it to the max. It'll be all taped up. It might look like, you know, something lumpy, but it's packed very well, and but it'll be in a mailer bag, two double mailer bagged to ensure it's security when it gets to you. But yeah, because cardboard gets heavy, and it costs more to ship things in cardboard boxes. Yeah. And when you're, trying to minimize that shipping cost, you do whatever you got to do that. So, anywho, okay. Happy Mail. I know I've strung this out as long as I could. Just as a reminder, the other week I bought myself this here Malabrigo. Okay, this is Malabrigo worsted I bought from Little Knits. Okay, I paid $10.75 a skein for. Okay, these were apparently one of a kind colors that they only had one of each of. That's why I couldn't. I tried to get this is why I ended up with 4 different colors, because they only had one of each of these colors, and these are the colors I ended up with. Okay, I had planned on using all these in the same project. Okay, I probably still will, but this is a really dark blue. I don't know if it comes across it looks almost black in the camera, but this is just a really dark blue. This is another shade of blue, and this is more of a sapphire blue here. And this is more of a greenish blue. Okay, all blue. These are about $10.75 a hank. Okay, and then there was shipping cost. Well, let me find the card. I know I put it back in here. There it is. Well, I went to go somewhere today, and I was not expecting a package. I opened the door, and there's this little package. Apparently, UPS dropped it off. And it says Happy Mail on the side of the box. I opened the box, and apparently I opened it upside down because I saw these little pink bags. And I felt the bags, and I looked at John, and I said, those are Hank's. He said, how do you know? And I said, a woman knows. That's Hank's. So I'm going to read the card to you. The outside of the card says, while you plan for tomorrow and fret about yesterday, don't forget to live today. And it says, hi, just thought I'd cheer you up. I checked my stash of bougie yarn. I call yarn snob yarn. I just hope you can make something for yourself. I was thinking maybe a shawl. Whatever, it's yours. Claire, God bless. Well, Miss Claire from Florida is a generous soul. And I was standing up because I moved my rolling desk and my office chair to the dining room to make more room in here and to make my room feel bigger last week. And so I had put the box on the desk and opened it and was looking in the bags. And I felt like a little kid. And Johnny was watching me open these bags, and I was just jumping up and down and squealing. It was just, I couldn't help how I reacted. It was just how I reacted. But the more I opened, the more I squealed. And he said, what? And I said, it's Malabrigo! It's Malabrigo! The most beautiful stuff. And I was just like, my breath was taken from me. I couldn't even breathe. I was just like, oh my God. And the more, I was just like, the more I looked at it, the more I just started squealing like a little kid. Mission accomplished, Miss Claire. Mission accomplished. Cheered up to the max. But this is Malabrigo Arroyo. And this color is called, this first one I'm just pulling out. I just grabbed one. It's called Wales Road. And this one is, oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. It's got like blue and purple together. And oh, it is, let's see here. It says pure superwash merino wool, 335 yards, 305 meters, approximately 100 grams. It says made in Peru. I'm thinking this one might be a thicker 3-weight, but I think I can probably use a 5mm on that. I don't know. I might just wait. This might be the one that I actually hold on to until I'm start knitting. But there's 5 of this one. Yeah. You want to be blown away? This blew me away. Yes. Now you know why this big old girl was squealing like a little girl. I was actually planning on buying more to go with what I bought to begin with, to make myself something. But I was having trouble finding matching yarn on Little Knit's website that would go with this 4-weight. I was having trouble finding something that would match that, the colors. And then I opened this other bag. Look at this. this matches those other colors. This color is called Bobby Blue. It's Rio's. It's Malabrigo Rio's. Guess whose favorite yarn this is? Bag O' Day. It's one of her favorite yarns. This one is also pure merino superwash, and it's 210 yards, 100 grams, and it's made in Peru, and it's 4-weight yarn. It's the same thickness as that over there that I bought. This just regular Malabrigo worsted, but it's the same thickness and everything, and it will work with those blues. And there's 6 of these. It's enough to make me something. Yeah, there's 5 more in this bag. 5 more. And it's just the softest, the squishiest, the smell, it smells wonderful. The baby, the pretties, we call it the pretties. And then there's 2 more, and there's 1 more other color. And these other 2 are gray. This is called Cape Cod Gray, and this is also Rio's, same stats. And this is a nice 4-weight too. Oh. Her house must smell good, because it smells good. Oh my goodness. I think I'll probably make a hat with this one. This one and this one in here. Gotta be a hat, right? Oh my goodness. Or used it for cuffs and trim on whatever I make with the other. Yeah, probably cuffs and trim for the garment that I eventually make with it. I've been looking at tutorials all evening long, hoping that I find something that really, you know, just says, yes, this is what you used. This is the tutorial that you use to make something with this with, because I did the math. I have 1,500 yards. So, well, I hadn't counted this, but I could count this too, because this will work with the blue. I could definitely make this work. So if I count this, that's another 1,420 yards. So that's 1,920 yards. So yeah, I got enough to make a sweater or cardigan. Now this the one with the purple, in it, I'm gonna wait until my knitting gets good on track and make something with it, because this just deserves to be knitted. And it's a bit on the thinner side, so I think it's a little thinner than the 4-weight. I think this is DK. It doesn't say DK, but I think it might be. It's thinner. It's a little bit thinner. I mean, I could probably use a 5mm with it, but I just really want to save it and probably do a knitted cardigan with it when the time comes. But it is just gorgeous. I do like purple too, and blue and purple together is just really beautiful like that. This is obviously hand dyed, and it's just so pretty. And I'm so cheered up. I'm a bit overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of that. And for the longest, I'm just now starting to realize that that I'm even worthy of such a gift. And the ideas are going zzz in my head. I've watched so many tutorials this evening that I think I'm just going to have to branch out and do my own thing. Strawberry water. But I watched a tutorial where a lady was making a plus size cardigan, and she basically wings it. Well, she measures how her back, you know, how many stitches and how many, you know, her back, and then she does a half double crochet in every stitch, and she counts the stitches, and then when she gets up by her shoulders, she goes halfway, and then she does the panels over her shoulders. And I'm like, that's just that makes so much sense. And she just simplifies it so much. And I'm like, I don't know about doing half doubles. I'm more of a regular double crochet kind of girl. But, yeah. That just, you know, that just, the lights just went, psh, psh, psh. You know, it's like, yeah, that's doable. That's totally doable. And when she showed how she did the sleeves, I was like, I've been doing that. I've been doing that already on my own, on the sweaters that I've been making other people. Duh. So I was like, I'm going to do it in another yarn first before I do it in this beautiful Malabrigo. I'm going to do one like that in something else, probably one of the acrylics I have, one of the Hobby Lobby yarns. I'll do it in that first. I actually have this cinnamon swirl in Heat Wave that I have an abundance of, that I've also wanted a long duster cardigan out of, and I'll probably do something with it at some point. But I'm kind of waiting to do something out of it, because it's going to be my Phoenix cardigan because of the color of it. Hold on, let me grab that. Let me move y'all back and I'll grab one of those. And y'all understand why, if y'all have never seen this color before. And those of you that are new to the channel, y'all might not understand. And metaphorically speaking, the phoenix, okay, the metaphoric, the mystical creature, the phoenix, the rising phoenix, you know, the bird that bursts into flames and then rises from the ashes again and again, and it cannot be killed. Is my spirit animal. That's my spirit animal. In my opinion, that's, you know, in my heart of hearts, that's kind of like my spirit animal, because no matter what life has thrown at me, no matter what, I always come back. I always find my way back. I don't surrender to defeat. I don't let the devil win. The devil couldn't stand the fact that I was happy in my new body, and that I'm losing weight and I'm happy, I'm energetic, and I'm finding myself again. The devil couldn't have that, so he threw kidney stones at me, trying to steal my joy. He couldn't stand that. Devil couldn't stand it, so he threw kidney stones at me. Well, I got you, devil. You're not stealing my joy. Kidney stones might have attacked me, but I'm going to beat them too, and I'm going to overcome that again, just like I have every other time that kidney stones have attacked me. And I've got this. I got it. It's fine. I will get through it, and it will be fine again. And nothing is going to steal my joy. My joy comes from Jesus and my Christianity, and nothing is stealing it. And just like the phoenix, I will rise again. And that's why the phoenix is my spirit animal. So in that spirit, that's why I want, this is going to be a nice, beautiful long duster for myself. Because this, if you've ever seen a picture of the phoenix, these are her colors. These fiery colors. And of course, it's appropriately named Heat Wave. But I have a whole bunch of these. I have like 5 or 6 of these. And so I have more than enough to make my long duster. And it's just a matter of coming up with a pattern for it. And so, yeah. I'm thinking it's going to probably come down to my knees, because I'm only 5'4" anyway. I'm not very tall. Both my sons are 6 foot, or a little. Johnny's probably a little taller than 6 foot. But me, no, I'm only 5'4". But that's okay. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. But, yeah. And then, of course, I got Eva's husband drawing me a phoenix. I sent them a picture of what I wanted it to resemble. But I have I have a tattoo here. Let's see if I could show y'all. I have like 12 tattoos altogether. Ergo, why I'm Tat Mama. Let's see here. See, I have this right here. This is an upside down dragon head. Why? Because I'm a smart aleck. And to make people turn their head and ask stupid questions. But it's kind of an optical illusion. If you look at it this way, it kind of looks like two birds with their backs to each other. But if you look at it upside down, it's definitely an upside down dragon head. This is the first tattoo I ever got, and that's my son's initials, William Ellis, and his last name starts with a C. John Thomas, and his last name starts with a C. And then I got these designs right here above each shoulder. Right here. Let's see. I got this one over here. This one actually healed better. She was a little heavy-handed over here. So this one scabbed up and needs retouching. But this one healed up perfectly. And this is a Celtic shamrock. And this is a tiger lily. And this says, live, love, laugh. And that's kind of what I live by. Live, love, laugh. And this is a Celtic Trinity knot. It stands for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And this is just a sunflower right here. I've had this one. This was my second one. Yeah, from like back in the early 2000s. So I've had that one I've had these two, Lord, 20 years, longer, long time. And I got the little bitty one right there. I got 3 big sunflowers right here on the back of my neck that you can't see. But there's a big one and then 2 little ones right like that on the very back of my neck. And then I got 2 on each leg calf. I got some koi fish swimming in an ocean wave with cherry blossoms on the outside calf of my right leg. And then I got like a little family banner type deal on my left leg. It says, me, Will, John. Yeah. But yeah, a bunch of tattoos. You didn't think I would just got that name by accident, did you? No, I'm really tattooed. And planning on another. I don't know if I'll get any more than just that one cover up. I think I just really want that phoenix. You know, I just really want that phoenix, and I want her to go right. I don't need these anymore. So she can go, I want her to go start here and go all the way down here right above my elbow. I want her to be pretty big. So I got to save a lot of money though. It's probably going to be anywhere. It's probably going to be expensive tattoo. So probably about $500 or $600 tattoo. Probably so. Something like that. I haven't priced tattoos in a long time. I haven't had any since 2012. I think I got them. I got these here were my last ones. These matching ones. Those were the last ones I got. And I got them, I think, right after my hysterectomy in 2012. Yeah, I got them right after that. And so I think I paid like $250 for those. So it's been a long time since I've, had to pay for a tattoo. I just, I didn't want to get any because I was worried about the lymphedema in my legs jumping. But I'm no longer worried about that because of the weight loss. I think I've, kind of, I've conquered that. I don't think I have that to worry about anymore. So, but I definitely want the phoenix. Hands down, that may be my last tattoo, but that's the one I gotta have. So, But there for a long time, I wanted to be sleeved out all the way down on both arms. When I was painting, that's what I wanted. When I used to paint with acrylic paint, I used to do a lot of like landscape beach scenes and abstracts. That's what I like to do, is beach scenes and abstracts. And I wanted, I wanted the full artistic thing. You see a lot of artists that are sleeved out in tattoos. It's not because they're wild and crazy and drug addicts or something like that. No, they're just artistic. It's just an artist thing. It's nothing, nothing to be worried about. They're not, cuckoo cuckoo. The thing a lot of people don't get also, that tattoos can be very addictive. So I bet you if you ask Rusty over at Mama G Gear, her daughter Rusty, by chance her first name is the same as mine, just to let you know. She's beautiful too. She's a beautiful girl. And she has a lot of tattoos. And she could probably tell you tattoos are addictive. And she has some really nice ones too. I don't agree with the content of all her tattoos, but the quality of the work is superb. So the line work is, bar none, really good line work. Very good quality tattoos that she has. No doubt about it. And all mine have been in shops. I've never had any at nobody's kitchen table. I've always had mine done in tattoo parlors and, professional people, where you watch them open a brand new needle and all that good stuff. They wear gloves and have spotless areas and all that good stuff. So, yeah, I don't have any, strange stories to tell you about that. But, yeah, definitely want more, at least one more tattoo. I want to cover that up. I want the whole cap here to be my phoenix. And, yeah, my oldest son has some tattoos. He's got, we won't tell him that I told y'all, but he lost a bet. And he has the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in a sensitive spot. We'll just put it that way. On his fanny. Mm-hmm. I think it's hilarious. It's like on his hip. It's kind of on his hip. Yeah, it's funny. It's hilarious. And the crazy part is, it's a very nice tattoo. It's just the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's not his only tattoo. His very first tattoo he got when he was 18. I took him to get it, actually, and he has a big bear claw, because that's his nickname, is Bear. Because when he was little, he used to run around going, "Arr, arr." So he just got the nickname Bear, and so he has a big tribal bear claw on his upper arm. This arm, his left arm, because he's a lefty. And so on his upper left arm, he has this big tribal bear claw. And then he's got like a gearhead tattoo, like a flaming skull on one of his forearms. And then on the other forearm, he has this this shamrock with the Irish flag in it. And then one of his legs, he has like a dragon and something else. It's this weird two-headed thing on one of his legs. And then on another leg, he has the character from the game, one of the characters from the game, what's the name of that game? Fallout. A Fallout character from one of the game Fallout that he liked to play a lot. He's got one of the characters from that game. He's got armor on, and it's a good looking tattoo. But he's got several. He'd probably have more if he had more money, because he likes his tattoos. But he's not covered it either. None of his look, his have all been done professionally as well. Well, that one that's got the two heads, that was done at the tattoo school that we have here in Shreveport. And that one probably could be covered up. It's not, it didn't heal very well. It took a long time to heal because they were real heavy-handed with it. But it doesn't look terrible. It just looks kind of, it's hard to describe. It's got like a dragon on one side and something else on the other. I don't remember what, I haven't seen it in a while. But it's a different kind of tattoo. It's not satanic or anything like that, but it's different. But yeah, Johnny's like, no tattoos. He's allergic to pain. Me, once they finish with the outline, because they always put a stencil on your skin, you know, they draw it out and then they create a stencil, which is just ink on a like a transfer type piece of paper, and they put the stencil on. And once they finish the outline for me, I don't feel it anymore. That area goes numb and I don't feel it anymore. So my pain tolerance is way higher than it should be. But yeah, it just goes numb for me after they finish with the line work and they go to do the color and all that. By the time they get to the color part, it's numb. I don't feel it anymore. But it just feels like a sunburn when it's all done, said and done. It just feels like a bad sunburn. That's all it's ever felt like to me. Everybody has a different experience though. So, you know, it's really up to the individual how you feel about it. And, you know, a lot of people that are, you know, deeply religious are totally against it. But then, you know, you have people that are born again Christians that used to be, you know, Hell's Angels and bad outlaw bikers that are now, you know, preaching the word of God. So nobody has the right to judge anybody as far as what they look like and what past life they used to live. So, but my tattoos are just a freedom of expression of artistic creativeness. You know, just a expression of my artistic creativeness. So it's not me trying to be wild or nothing. Just a freedom of expression. So it's never been anything wild for me. It's just my way of expressing myself, and I like permanent bracelets. Never been a big jewelry person, and until recently I just took to start wearing earrings all the time. I just like earrings. I've always liked earrings. When I used to go to work every day, I wore earrings every day. But here lately, I just I don't know, I just feel like putting earrings in. And so you'll probably see me wear earrings all the time now because I just like them. So anyway, I've been running my mouth for 43 minutes. So hopefully you're deep into your whip or whatever you're doing while you're listening to me. And we've had a good conversation. So anyway, hopefully I can show y'all something finished here soon. Goodness gracious, I've been, you know, works in progress for several days and nothing finished. That's really not like me. So hopefully I'll have something done soon. I don't know. Life's been a little bit crazy lately. But I appreciate all y'all watching and all y'all understanding. And hopefully I have something for y'all soon. At least I could show you some beautiful yarn tonight. And thank you so much, Claire. I really appreciate it. You did definitely cheer me up more than you even know. And touched my heart deeply. So thank you so much. So please, everybody, know that I do love y'all so much, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.